My dad gave me a speaker that he only bought like it feels like a couple of weeks ago, probably like a month ago. And he said that the reason why he's giving it to me is because it's too quiet when it is actually very loud. I'm just gonna very dusty. Right. I'm just gonna test how loud it is.
Battery fully charged.
Okay, fully charged. Obviously that's very quiet. I don't even know I'm gonna be able to connect this because it requires an app, and my phone probably does have enough space for an app, considering I deleted Discord off my phone. But I just don't want to try it, or don't download an app. Don't understand why, considering it's Bluetooth. Like it should just be as simple as connecting. Is this it? I mean, I could be wrong because he's most likely using his phone, which is Samsung, but I don't understand why he's giving this, considering the box says made for iPod and iPhone. But just need to download the Sony Music Center app. Just see how it works. I'm gonna go try it out on the video because unless it puts the microphone, unless it puts the speakers the microphone, then the audio is gonna repeat itself. Like if you put two phones together and speak into them, they'll repeat. Sorry, my grandma gave me an Easter egg, so I'm eating it. Before I got into the school segment, I got an email from YouTube and it said that, they've looked at my video and they've decided that it does violate their fun time and no clothes policy. Anyway, this school on Wednesday the 29th, sorry, Wednesday, Tuesday 28th of June, July 2022. So we're starting our personal statements today, which is like, it has always been my dream to whatever job. I do not aspire to be anything really. There was this one time where I wanted to be a postman, but the difference between me wanting to be something or wanting something and most other people is that I just need to see it. Like, even for a split second, I'll go, I want to do that, that's cool. Because, like, the thing that made me want to be a postman is that, like, 5 seconds that you see a postman and sort of finish in verb. Anyway, so I started that, but they gave us like this. I don't want to say structure because it's not structure. It's like opening statement. Which is very vague, so I didn't write anything there. Excuse me. Experiences inside school, which seriously would be bullying, and more bullying. But what they mean is, I got an A in English at GCSE. Despite the fact that the only reason why I got that is because most people got it because they dumbed the exam down because of Corona. Experiences outside of school. So for me, apparently this counts. I used to go to a youth club, but it shut down because of Corona. And I used to go to an autism youth club, which also shut down because of Corona. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh. And then like, have you ever had a job? You already know the answer to that. Anyway, so I said to the male head of year that I'm not going to be able to do the opening statement because I don't know what I want to do. He said go to the UCAS website and find something. Which, like, that's the equivalent of a parent. Instead of being a parent, just giving the kid an iPad and access to everything that's on YouTube. But anyway, after a while, like I scrolled down the page list of courses and like by page 40, all I see is animation and accounting. I'm terrible at maths, or sorry, I'm terrible at art, and I don't want to go into a job that involves a lot of maths. Um, so I said to the female head of year, the website's broken. What website? UCAS website. Don't go on the UCAS website. Like, but sir told me go on the UCAS website. Well, what are you gonna do then? And I said, well, usually in this case, I would wait until I go home, tell my mum, and then she would notice that there's like a pattern of you saying something or you telling me to do something, and the male head here telling me to do something, and then I'm getting shouted at for, you know, doing one thing instead of it. Right. Basically, and I've said this before, but I haven't said it recently. Between those two, it's Game of Thrones. They're fighting for control. It was a terrible idea to give us two heads a year. Anyway, I didn't do anything else for the rest of the day. I just read. Technically I finished a book, but there's some bonus stuff that I need to read as well, and then I can do the review tomorrow. This Twitter as of 6 p.m. So apparently someone's spreading misinformation about Glastonbury. Based off this headline, I'm gonna assume that someone took a photo from Glastonbury in 2015 and said, "This is Glastonbury 2022. Look at all the litter." Well, okay, if it actually came from 2015, fine. I don't understand why I had to do that, considering that festivals like this are always filled with litter. Tory fascist dictatorship. Sure. Mm-hmm. Um, mm, I mean, blasting music. Like, if he just stood there and was just chanting, like, stop Brexit, then yeah, the police shouldn't have got involved in that, He had every right to do that, but blasting music, I'd say that's no. No Xbox? What do you mean no Xbox? I don't really care. I'm not a fan of Mega Man. Fear not, RBG. I'm pro-choice. Yes. For gun ownership. Really enjoyed cancelling our Tesla and telling them we would never buy a car from that Republican trash. New virtue signal just dropped. Don't know if any of you understand the pain and suffering I had to endure to get this moment. Was it worth it? Absolutely. No, it wasn't. Wow, you drew out the word sus in Smash Bros. You're so funny. That doesn't. I'm going on a sex strike until all women have the right to choose. My body is closed for business. Oh no. Colorblind people be like, I love green spaghetti sauce. So it's matters comparing the size between different cars. Sus quote tweets. Europe wars complaining Americans don't live in pods and eat insect meat. Kobe's dead? A gang war that involved military weapons, high-speed gunfights in the highway, prisons being attacked with grenades, and clubhouses being blown up with rocket launchers. The Great Nordic Biker War. It just sounds like a Mad Max movie to me. Bitch, you ain't no women. What you deciding for, goofy ass person? Your mom is dead. I bet. Why? No. Only crap, you got a ban as that goofy ass hairline of yours. Bet you get zero pussy, my boy. Your own wife don't give you pussy. Even though I changed my account back and the click is up, I still have pain huffing zoomers flooding my DMs with what I can only assume is a mixture of Pidgin English and moon runes. Like, please don't take the video down for violating the violence policy. I did not know that would happen.